got next that we haven't heard from
So
yet?
we got two queens left. We'll do a check-in if see anybody else popped in, but we got two queens left over here. And I tell you, y'all get ready because they about to get you. They about to get you. They about to get you in all your little soft spots, all right? So I'm going to bring up Lani.
Oh, Suki, Lani, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Drum roll,
Bring
drum
them
roll. Here
out.
you
Bring
go,
them
here you go,
out.
here you go. Woo! Hello, young lady. You're muted right now. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Uh,
Oh,
how's
beautiful.
everybody? Thank you guys. Hi. I'm here. I'm for it. I'm all about mental health, and I think that poetry can do so much for the world. It sounds cliche, but it really is a life changer. Coming from somebody who really struggles with, PTSD, anxiety, it's really, really helped me overcome a lot of my introverted ways. So I'm still that introvert, but definitely I appreciate being around such, talented people, and Lene's really like been such a rock in my life. And I appreciate you so much, Queen Crystal. Um and this is I'm ready for this. It's
Wow.
exciting. um so,
Yes.
I think
So
we can make differences in this world if we learn how to use our emotion, and I think that's something that we don't really do much, or we've been taught that culturally, So, um, well, here it goes. This one's called Doors and Windows.
well, Queen, before you start, I want one to tell them basically how I met you, and then two, I want you to tell them how you started poetry. So, how I met Lani, actually, when she first started popping on the lives, she didn't really show her face too much, and I was like, "Who is this Queen?" Like we all have our profile pictures, but I wanted to see the passion behind the poetry. Her and y'all about to hear it too. Her poetry. Lani is such a mental savior to me. Our conversations, even off the screen. This woman she lives in all the way in California, has touched my heart all the way in Maryland without even being around. There's conversations we had to where just from her genuine spirit, just from her light, she saw me. She saw my pain. She saw things that I don't really discuss and just let me cry, let me be, let me just flow. And forever, and Lani, you know exactly what I'm talking about, forever, I am grateful for you because that part of me had been waiting to be unlocked and I didn't know how to do it. And you just literally let God wield you and you let me do it. So I'm so thankful for you.
Wow. I can't wait to hear this, man. And I just want to say, I appreciate you spreading that message about mental health. That's so important. A lot of times out here, we have a calendar and everybody puts a month to focus on something, but it's something that needs to be focused on all year round. So I appreciate you and keep doing it because the world needs to hear it. And y'all have such a way of conveying messages through your poetry. You really, really don't understand. That's why I wanted to do this because I said, this is bigger than Instagram. People need to hear this. Like I have it on LinkedIn where you have business owners. Well, business owners go through life experiences too. Business owners put on a face and they have to get out there every day and grind, but they're going through some stuff. So a lot of time people put on a facade, and I always say this, even before the pandemic and the mask came out, people were wearing masks long before we started seeing it on their face. They were
Mhm.
masking already. So what y'all are doing is helping people to hear that somebody else is going through it too. So I can't wait to let you share. Back to you, Lene.
Yes, yes, yes. So, Queen, if you can tell them how you started your poetry, how poetry found you, and then you can go right into your poem.
Of course. So for me, I, I started when I was in elementary school as well. I feel like that seems to be a common trend here. My grandma was the only one I ever shared my poetry with. So, when she passed away, it really hit me hard. But that was one thing she always told me I needed to do. So, um, You know, that's kind of why I'm here, but it's helped me in so many ways. Like, it's helped me fight suicidal thoughts. Like, it's helped me with a lot of things. So I will definitely say that, like, you know, your power is in your words, and anybody can dig within themselves and do this. So yeah, that's it. But this one's called Doors and Windows. You hear the doorknob and promptly look over, racing in thoughts as you try to steer your mind from the things it's always been driven to forget. You witness the same cycle repeat itself like a merry-go-round, spinning and spinning until they wound the world so tightly that Jack pops out the way the voices begin breaking free of their boxes. Voices that now lie scattered in tiny pieces, sold off for its moving parts, and now those moving parts have now somehow moved right past you. The doorknob turns, the door opens. No, I don't want to drown here. You correct yourself. I will not drown here. You feel the shift of energy squeezing at your chest. Them saying their doors are always open, yet you see the scattered glimpses of those same doors shut. A brief moment of them open again, but now zip tied shut, never to be opened again. Deja vu of chapters you read in the past. If you see how you treat yourself, you'll understand why the world also cared for you last. You wonder why you always managed to blame yourself. Nope. You see, you're still housing shame because misery lived in your company. Pain was the fugitive. You harbor what you don't profess. And they've only distracted you from the alignment that demons saw you able to access. Forgive. That's how you invite love and grow from these past events. Sometimes the energy we feel raining on our light is actually the side effects of someone else's misery. So while you're unsure, while you don't feel at ease, look around you, look at the crowd. You're so worried about trying to please. There you were trying to divide yourself amongst demons, offering your love while they confiscate your angel numbers, not realizing you're allowing these demons to input you like another number and their calculator. Stop transcribing the codes that were only meant for you. Savor your light, and you'll see no desire in trying to morph yourself into their common denominator for a moment, unsure why you were unsure, or if you even wanted what was trying to come in, or was it tax season? Perhaps just another item to add to the list of things to write off. You drift into a time where we wear our wounds as though they fuel our travels across the globe, where our faith becomes the only control we need to control the fear. For we have been individually wrapped in DNA. May we embrace all steps on this journey, for they were guiding us to higher altitudes, where the sun shows us parables of the shadows we leave behind, where the debris no longer strikes a resemblance, for they become small moments that warrant gladiator testaments of virtue, filling the world's potholes with faith as your mind becomes a projector and your soul becomes the compass. You feel restored and love becomes more familiar, and you become the compass as each route streamlines you directly into the subconscious, proceeding with caution. Although they've marked me like I was a part of their voyage, surviving the aftermath will once served as their landmarks, revisiting the mental exhaustion in your head, a burst of emotions of being strapped in the roller coaster of ups and downs like the foreign exchange market. The rain has gotten so cold it's turned to frost, ice picking their hearts out of their frozen icicles. They circulate in your head for a split second. You start to question whether or not it was locked from the last time they decided to walk out. The way they change radio stations during commercials, gone for a while, loving you in intervals, confusing concern for the show's over, the doors closed, satisfying impulse, calling timeouts at will, then returning after half a lifetime. Eventually, they'll remember you. But for now, convenience arrives with instant gratification. Temptation feeds the entitlement, joins fear, and marries the adrenaline rush, often confused for excitement. Like the saying, out with the old, in with the new, always on a journey to seek the newest model. When they feed off your blood like mosquitoes, using your energy as their detox, like moths as they wear away at fabric, at layers of your fabric, stealing your voice to conceal their fangs and your heart to eliminate their wicked, using your energy as their bronzer, contouring your wisdom as their roots to bask in the beauty that illuminates your skin just so they can steal your glitter. Gaslighting is their withdrawal, leaving you with a film of their toxic residue. Stuck your web to me, used me when you ran out of lifelines. You let life dehydrate, ripped my petals from their vines. You froze my water until it morphed into an ice cube, the way your monitor glues you to all four corners. The way your life falls into a trance of videos you found on YouTube, showering your third eye where vision is pristine, and you start witnessing the very things that doubters say can't and will never be seen.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see the comments. What y'all probably want to do, especially while you're reading, is when you go back and look at this, you need to see what your fellow poets are saying to you when they're listening to your work. Amazing. What you think, Lani?
Lani always gets me. Lani always gets me. This is what I'm talking about. She pulls out the stuff that you don't even know you're hurting about. Like, oh, Lani. I thank you so much for being, like she said, an advocate for mental health. A light. That's what you are. That's the best I can say right now is you are a light. And I'm so glad you beamed my way.
And you know, I'm in a work mode right now, so I'm not really catching everything. So when I go back and listen, because I can see from all the comments that I'm making sure pop up on the screen that you are touching people's hearts with your words and emotions. So you keep doing what you're doing, baby girl. I can feel your emotions as you're reading and as you're speaking. So I know it's coming from a deep place.
This is all the universe. I'm just a paintbrush. That's it. Like I'm not, it's not me. This is the universe speaking. That's what the universe does with poets. But I bless you guys. You guys are, thank you, queens. Thank you for the space.
Thank you. And we'll see you back for the second poem, Queen. We'll see you back for the second one. Woo! Oh my gosh. She said, I will not drown. I will not drown.
Girl, that you took it to the West Coast and you brought it, man. Oh my goodness. Somebody, like what you say,